Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today. Good day for me. Let's do a throwback Thursday because it's Thursday. I haven't done one in a while, and I wore something that's kind of classic to me. Uh, 30 years old now. Came out in '94. Yeah, damn, I'm that old. Uh, well, no, I didn't wear it when it first came out, but you know what I mean. Um, yeah, 1994, classified as an aromatic aquatic. Notes are watery notes, citrus, red, berry, metallic notes, leather. And they don't list it, but there's a really cool minty menthol in this at the top. Very nice, very nice. Uh, so it's an aftershave, splash it on, wipe the rest on my shirt and a little bit on my hands, you know. Um, First hit, I mean, after it's like I said, it's got that nice cooling effect that an aftershave has. Menthol, mint, very nice with a big hit of of the aquatic notes. And it's pretty much it for the most part. You pick up some citrus, a bit of sweet tanginess from the red berries, and I do pick up a little later on, not too much. It doesn't take a while to develop. It's an aftershave. Half hour into it, I start picking up on some of the metallic notes, a little tinny. Um, and then the dry down is still mostly the aquatic, but it's got this kind of soft, leathery musk kind of dry down. I'm not getting too in depth. It's an aftershave, but that's kind of it, honestly. So at the end of the day, what is it? It's a refreshing, minty, aquatic fragrance on a base of soft, leathery woods. That's it. There's nothing fancy about it. Performance, 3 hours, and I might be giving it a little bit there, but it is, again, it's an aftershave. That's okay. About 3 hours on my shirt, a couple hours on my skin. So, nothing too bad. Now, projection's good, like most aftershaves, because they're loaded in so much alcohol that projection is almost beast mode for like 30 minutes. Then it comes in pretty quick, gives you the soft bubble for an hour or so. And it's a skin scent for a half hour to an hour. And, time to reapply if you want to. Um, Very similar to Polo Sport, to my nose, and to a lot of people's noses, actually. Very similar to Polo Sport. And they both came out in '94. So I don't know if this copied Polo Sport copied that. It's a possibility. I don't know. What I think happened is it was just that time. Aquatics were cool, cool water, fresh scents were cool, CK1, uh, right on the verge of them bringing out CK1 and Aqua to Geo. So your fresher scents were kind of aquatic, fresher scents were kind of in vogue. So I think that's more than what kind of happened. I don't think either copied each other, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of them did. It happens all the time, right? Um, but I don't know which one actually came out first. It would be months, weeks, if not months. You know what I mean, or months, if not weeks apart. So I don't know if Williams got a hold of Polo Sport and decided they're going to make an aftershave, or if Polo got a hold of Williams and decided Williams Aqua Velva Ice Sport and decided to make a cologne version of it, but they're pretty damn close. Um, so yeah, that's it. Compliments. I didn't get any, but I didn't really go anywhere. I had a training class at work, but that was only a few hours, and I didn't wear it there because it was the dogs, and there was a lot of ones I didn't know, so I didn't want to do anything to upset them. But it'll get you compliments. It's fresh. It's clean. It's Polo Sport ish. Still a very nice fragrance by today's standards, right? If not a little weak, but it wasn't when it first came out. Funny story. I kind of like to give funny stories if I have any with these. The only thing I really can think of that's kind of funny and in a weird way. You can remember 14, 15-year-old boy, right? My buddy dared me, and I might have talked about this before because he had a bunch of different cologne. Well, a bunch. He had like 10. He had like this, Old Spice, Xerios Rouge, uh, Alzaro Porom, and a couple other aftershaves. And he dared me one time before he go to school to put a splash and a spray on of each one morning. Grade 9. I'm like, all right, whatever. Grade 10, sorry, it was high school. So I put on a splash of this, a splash of that, a spray of this, and a spray of that. Just do a little bit each. But by the time I was done, he was like, "Man, that smells like beer." No, and I completely got nose blind to everything, of course. So when I got to school and we're talking to a couple girls we were talking to, and she's like, "Were you drinking?" I'm like, "What? You smell like beer." I was like, "Holy crap, honestly." And she goes, "And it's strong." So it's kind of funny story, you know what I mean? That whole half the day I'm a 14-year-old boy stinking of beer or beer like, and it was just the weird combination. Sometimes that happens. Different fragrances. It was funny. Like I said, he kind of dared me, and of course I'm like, yeah, right, yeah, I don't care. And it was funny. We laughed and we had a good time with it. I'm sure the teachers didn't like it, and people who were sensitive because I mean it was a lot of fragrance, right? So it was strong. Um, Surprised the bus driver didn't make me fucking get off. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. It's a fun little story, little day with. I really like it. It's a nice, like I said, it's a nice, fresh, minty, aquatic fragrance. It's nice. Yeah, it smells like Polo Sport. They're not identical, but man, they're in that upper 90 percentile of similarity. You know what I mean? So yeah, all right, guys. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.